Hey VC, it's Greeno. Well, if you've been watching my videos lately, the last 2-3 months, maybe even longer, I haven't been doing much digging, like big full-on digging, just here and there kind of things. That kind of came to an end yesterday. I went to the Lancaster record show, met up with George and John and George's sons. He had 2 sons with him, and had a great day, man. Just really enjoyed hanging out and digging with those guys, and it was really fun. I shot a little bit of video. George shot a good bit, and I know John was shooting too, so hopefully, they'll be showing a bunch more in their videos, but I'll show you what little bit I have. And I actually haven't even loaded that stuff onto the computer here, so I don't know. I'll cut it in at some point. I have no idea where, so we'll see what happens. Alright, looks like we've found it. But anyways, we got to the show, and I got there first. Got in there walking around, and it wasn't looking too good, to be quite honest. I mean, we're all there kind of looking for metal, so it wasn't looking too good. And by the end of the day, it turned out really good, so I think everybody was pretty happy. So kind of go ahead and show what I found. What I'm listening to in the background is Love Hate, Blackout in the Red Room. Finally found this on vinyl. I was talking to George, and he said he had shown this, but I'm sure somebody else showed this. Was it Fitzy? I can't remember now. But I remember somebody showing it, and it was like, man, I gotta grab that. I don't have it on vinyl. And it showed up. So, anyway, when I first got to the show, I went in. The guys weren't there yet, so I went in and just kind of walked around a little bit. The dealers were still setting up. And first table I got to, there was a guy, must have had a stack of records like, 1.5 foot tall, and it looked like all metal. And he was paying the guy for them. I'm like, missed that one by 5 minutes, and everything looked like it was $2, $3, and off he went. I thought, well, the day's not starting out good. But went ahead and started looking around. First thing I found, it just table hardly had any metal, but I found Holy Terror, Mind Wars. I've actually never heard this. Guy wanted 15 for it. I think I got him down to like 10. I was happy to find that, and I actually kind of grabbed this real quick because I wasn't seeing much metal, and I thought it was going to be a little lame day for metal. So after that, pretty much right after I paid the due for that, John texted me or called or whatever, and he's like, he's there. So went outside, hooked up with him, and then we come back in, started looking around, and George was still on his way. And next table we went to, guy had a bunch of new stuff, and he had like a lot of death metal and that kind of thing, which I'm not too into. But I'd seen this in I think it was Classic Rock, and it looked really interesting. It's brand new, 2 LP, Alpha Tiger, Beneath the Surface. And like I say, it's brand new. He had 22 on it. He took 20 for it. And they're all 80s looking, so that's why I grabbed it. So, haven't checked this out yet, it's still sealed. Will today. Alright, by now, everybody's there, man. We're all hanging out and goofing around, having a good time. We walk, there's a main room, and then you go through like a little corridor, and there's a small room in the back, so we walked over there. And the guy had stuff, I think it was $5 per record or 3 for 10. So I found 3 things over there. This just looked cool, never heard it. Frank White, wow, somebody's blowing the phone up. Nice to be on your show. Never seen this, never heard it before. It just looked cool. So I grabbed it. and this was like really good shape, Tesla, so I grabbed that, you know. Holy crap. Let me check my phone real quick.
Have you saved any videos?
Yeah.
And you can watch them on there?
Well, yeah, but you can't hear it. You've been on the videos, haven't you? I remember seeing you on there. Yep.
Is that your video?
Yeah.
Once again, KSC salutes the city of Pleasantville Live with the Philly Sound Reunion in the showroom south from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. as we welcome our special guests, Joe Carey and Frank Maffei, two of the original members of Danny and the Juniors, with hits such as At the Hop, Rock and Roll Show to Stay, Tony Express, Twisted USA, and many, many more.
Which one'd you get?
Paramount / Swan label.
$1 off. So
In 1957
$1 off?
$8 for this too.
to 1966.
Oh, I got 2 cameras on me.
What's that Metallica thing? Look who I found. Found him.
He's the one getting all the deals. He's getting the good stuff.
Yeah, the award-winning Bobby.
Alright, sorry. And then I needed one more to get the deal, and George found this, which is cool. Old Chuck Berry Best Of on chess. It's 2 LPs. So I grabbed that. It's in really good shape. Love Chuck Berry. Alright, after that deal, we walked back over, and there was a dude that was had a couple tables set up, and I can't remember the guy's name. He's real cool. But George knew him, and actually George was saying he was at his wedding, so they've been friends a long time. And he was a total metal guy. He had a bunch of stuff, and found a few things from him. Got a Wasp 12-inch Mean Man. And also another Wasp 12-inch that's a poster sleeve, The Real Me. It's cool. Cool drawing on the front. That folds out into a poster. And also from him was Motorhead, On Parole. The last one from him is a compilation, Speed Kills, the very best in speed metal. Never had this. I know it's kind of like a legendary compilation on Music for Nations. And it's pretty cool. It's got Hellow's Eve, Exodus, Destruction, Metallica, Slayer, Voivod, Venom, Celtic Frost, Megadeth, a little bit of everything. Pretty cool. And we're still kind of wondering, or I'm still kind of thinking, well, it's not going to be a big metal day, so, you know, I was kind of only looking for metal. And I ran across these, and they were pricey, but they're all kind of cool, so they're not just regular pressings, which I have regular pressings of, so I went ahead and grabbed these. I got the guy down to a pretty decent deal on them. First one is Metallica Kill 'Em All. And like I say, I mean, you can see he wanted 30 for them. I think I ended up paying like 21 a piece for them or something like that. I have to break it down. This is on Roadrunner from the Netherlands. Original press. And I got Ride the Lightning. And this was just a Megaforce original pressing, US press. These are in like amazing shape, near mint. And Master of Puppets. It's also on Roadrunner from the Netherlands. So I grabbed that one and the last one. Grabbed the first 4. and Justice. And this one is a gold stamp promo. That's the main reason I grabbed that one. But, you know, I kind of did a deal with him, bundled them all together, and yeah, worked out. Alright, that was kind of it until my friend showed up. And he called me the night before. He's a dealer. He called me the night before and he goes, "Hey man, I picked up a collection, a few things. I'm bringing it tomorrow if you're going to the show." Because I told him I might go. And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." He goes, "Well, meet me. You know, as soon as I get there, I'll let you know, and you can be the first ones to go through." And I told him George and John was going to be with me. And he's like, "Definitely, man. You know, you guys be the first ones to hit it." And that was kind of the extent of the conversation. Other than he said, "There's some metal in there." I'm like, "Cool." And there was some metal in there. So we were pulling all kind of stuff out, and I think we all did pretty good. I picked up maybe a little more than George and John, and that's because I run a tab with my friend, which I've spoke about him before. So you know, we're always trading stuff back and forth, so it'll all work out. So kind of go ahead and show what we got from him. And these are all in like beautiful shape. Iron Maiden, made in Japan. A lot of these I picked up as, yeah, the price was right. Don't mind having doubles, and some of them are just straight up upgrades. Anvil, back waxed. On Viper. Anvil, forged in fire. And these things look brand new. I mean, they're just crazy, man. After we went through everything, we were just pulling the metal out. Like, we had a stack like this, and then we kind of went through it and weeded it out, who wants what. And as there was other guys kind of watching us, and as we were weeding it out, if the three of us, none of us wanted it, there was a guy standing there going, "I'll take it." So we were kind of handing him everything. And he ended up with a good-sized stack. Anvil, Strength of Steel. Sabotage, Power of the Night. I just couldn't believe the condition on these. They're just fantastic. Anthrax, I'm the Man EP. Anthrax, Armed and Dangerous. Original Megaforce. Needs cleaned up a little bit on the cover. Spreading the Disease. These things hardly any ring wear, anything. Like, this looks brand new. It's Motorhead, Rock and Roll. It's amazing. And it's an original from '87. This looks brand new too. Motorhead, No Sleep at All. Love that cover. I actually had the cover for this. I bought in another collection, but the album wasn't in it. Definitely happy to get this. Never seen this before. Motorhead, Dirty Love. Not sure. It looks like kind of a compilation deal. A Loudness EP. Says Gotta Fight, Odin, and Flash Out. It's a Japanese pressing. Michael Monroe, Night So Long. I think this come out after shit, what's the name of the album before this one? Dead Jail or Rock and Roll. I knew that song was on it, and I can't even remember. But I don't think I've ever heard this, so I'm excited to check this out. And here's a 12-inch for Dead Jail or Rock and Roll. It's a poster bag, whatever. Folds out. King Diamond, Fatal Portrait. Got Mickey D on drums, went on to be with, still is with Motorhead. Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. I think I have a copy of this, it's ragged, so I'm happy to grab this. Thin Lizzy, Fighting, love this album. Same deal, my copy's not in the best shape, so I'll be replacing that one. Black Sabbath, 7 Star. I can't believe the condition of these. And this one, John actually grabbed and decided to pass on it, so I picked it up. Dream Theater, When Dream and Day Unite. Never heard of this. I'm kind of new to Dream Theater, and I know they've been kind of big in the VC lately with some of the reissues and all that. This is an original from '89, so kind of check that out. Not metal, but I couldn't pass this up. Exile on Main Street, Rolling Stones. This says like it's an '80s reissue, it looks like. Got a barcode, but it looks brand new. Very cool. Hanoi Rocks, Two Steps from the Move. Love Hanoi. Michael Monroe. We got Lizzie Borden, Terrorizing. Got a little dust on it. Jacket. Grab this too, because again, I got my copies just beat to shit, and this looks brand new. George and I are both like, holy crap, man. I don't think I've ever seen one in that condition. Trey Hombres, ZZ Top. It looks brand new. And there's no barcode on it, so it's definitely an older pressing. It's crazy. Lillian Axe, I think that's self-titled. Yeah. Just a hair band. And their second album, Love and War. It's still got that glossy, it's just looks, it's mint, it's brand new looking. Foghat, Girls to Chat and Boys to Bounce. It's the one George, I think, just showed this and was talking about it, and he pulled it out and he's like, hey man, here's that Foghat. So went ahead and grabbed it. Check it out. It's from the 80s, I think, 81. It's like $1. Yeah, give it a shot. Sean and Hammer, Here to Stay. Same deal, it's like $1. Malmsteen, Trial by Fire, live album. I didn't have this at all. Happy to grab that. And Odyssey. I think John also grabbed a copy of that from another dealer. Testament, The Legacy. It's crazy, man. Amazing shape. Man of War, Into Glory Ride. Again, Upgrade. Battle Hymns. Fighting the World. Man of War. Grabbed all the Man of War that I saw there, because I don't see them too often. Kings of Metal. And lastly, Hail to England. So that was the record check. Man, we had a blast. Loved hanging with those guys, and it was just fun, man. We were all over the place looking at stuff and pointing stuff out for each other. And so we finished up the show, and George had to roll. He had some stuff to do, had to take off, and John and I were like, hey, let's go check out this shop. It was like 20 minutes away or something like that, called the Record Connection. I got a little bit of footage from the back room where the main records were at. It's actually 3 rooms. There's like a big CD, DVD room, and some records, and then a bigger room in the back with more records. So I kind of try and put that footage like right here. What's that?
The Amboy Dukes.
That's cool. And here's what we found from the Record Connection. Here's what I found. This was a blind buy. It's Money, Finest Investment. Just look kind of cool. It's from '79 on Gull. And I've already checked this out, and it's pretty cool. It's just good rock. Yeah, little on the hard side. But you can hear them, like I said, it's from '79. You can hear it kind of going into the '80s, getting a little more heavy. But I really like that. And the other thing I got from that store, kind of a grail. I've been wanting this for a while, and it's just so expensive. It's newer, a few years old now. And it always goes for like 30, 35 bucks, it seems like. But I found a still sealed one. Rat Infestation. That was their last album from like 2008, I'm guessing. 2010. Yeah, I guess that was a year from now. Seems like a little bit longer than that. But anyways, really good album from this band. And I found it for 22 bucks. So a little pricey, but happy to finally get it. So that was it. It's kind of crazy. Kind of went from this isn't going to be the best record show, other than hanging out with those guys, man, which was great. But I didn't think it was going to be a lot of cool finds, to be quite honest, at the beginning, and it turned out really well. So, all right, just want to tell George and John, man, I loved digging with you guys. We got to do it again, and too bad Casey couldn't make it. I know John was saying he was talking about coming. Maybe next time. Yeah, we'll do it again, I'm sure. So, sorry this was a little long, but thanks everybody for watching, and definitely want to thank all the subscribers, still picking them up here and there, and everybody for commenting. So, hope everybody has a good week.